Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1694, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. What band has the most number one hits on the Billboard Hot 100 with 20 songs to reach number one? The Beatles. What company's famous plaid pattern is called Novacek? Burberry's. Which U.S. state has Salus Populi Suprema Lex Esto as its state motto? Missouri. The phrase translates to "let the welfare of the people be the supreme law." What political party did Oskar Schindler belong to? Answer. Oskar Schindler, who saved so many Jewish lives, was himself a member of the Nazi Party. What does FIFA stand for? Fédération Internationale de Football Association. In which city is the Prado Art Gallery located? Madrid. Where was Babe Ruth born? Baltimore. Botanophobia is the fear of what? Plants. What was the pseudonym of famous crossdresser Amandine Aurore Lucille Dupin? George Sand. Deimos orbits what planet of the solar system? Mars. Where did Oktoberfest originate? Munich, Germany. What color is Spock's blood? Green. Which is the largest island of the Inner Hebrides? Sky. How many phases of the moon are there? 8. These 8 phases are, in order: new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, third quarter, and waning crescent. What number does the letter V with a bar over it represent in Roman numerals? 5,000. How many squares are there on a checkerboard? 64. What spice is named for the capital of French Guiana? Cayenne pepper. What quintet featured Danny, Donnie, Joe, Jonathan, and Jordan? New Kids on the Block. In the TV show The Simpsons, Lenny and Homer were members of what secret society? Stonecutters. What holiday commemorates the day the last slaves were freed in Texas? Juneteenth. It commemorates the day, June 19th, 1865, that slaves in Galveston, Texas learned that they were free. What is the capital of Kansas? Topeka. What rock star is credited as a co-writer and backing singer for David Bowie's fame? John Lennon. Over which islands did the UK and Argentina fight in 1982? Falkland Islands. What signature color of paint are John Deere tractors? Green. What year did Frank Miller publish the comic book series 300? 1998. Kim Smith is the real name of which singer? Kim Wilde. What country did the U.S. declare war against in 1846? Mexico. Bibliophobia is a fear or hatred of what? Books. What did the Lady of the Lake give King Arthur? Excalibur. Who was the first horse to win the Triple Crown? Sir Barton. What ingredients are needed to make a standard Mai Tai cocktail? Light rum, dark rum, lime juice, orgeat syrup, and orange curacao. On the TV show The West Wing, Jed Bartlett was governor of which state before being elected president? New Hampshire. What famous rapper's real name is Clifford Harris? T.I. For what 2001 movie did Ron Howard win an Oscar for Best Director? A Beautiful Mind. What is the longest insect? The walking stick. Which actresses are known as the Golden Girls? Answer: Beatrice Arthur, Betty White, Rue McClanahan, and Estelle Getty. Which effect makes the average Earth's temperature around 15 degrees centigrade? Answer: the greenhouse effect. What does the name of the Buddhist temple Angkor Wat mean? Answer: the name means Temple City in the Khmer language, referencing its start as the political center of Emperor Suryavarman. Who produced the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album? George Martin. What bird lays the largest eggs? The ostrich. Sweet Georgia Brown is the signature song of what basketball team? Harlem Globetrotters. What treat takes its name from a drink the Aztecs called socoatl? Chocolate. Which president had the most pets at the White House? Calvin Coolidge. Where do bumblebees normally nest? Underground. What 1970s film came from a Pink Floyd tune? The Wall. Which mountain is also known as Monte Cervino and Mont Corvin? The Matterhorn. Which Star Trek character is a big fan of Earl Grey tea? Captain Picard. Which band recorded the album titled Slippery When Wet? Bon Jovi. What shoulder should you throw spilled salt over? The left. What beer shares its name with the river that runs through Amsterdam? Amstel. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.